What's up, guys? So today is a pretty special day for me because I get to share with you guys a little bit about my past. So before you guys got to meet me, I had spent 4 years in the United States Army. The two first years I spent in Germany, and that is where I got to spend most of what I consider the foundation of my gym days. Uh, and today I get to introduce a little bit more of what the channel is really meant for, which is to give myself that platform to thank the people that had a lot to do with the success that I have today in the gym. I'm spending time today with my boy Kurz. I met him first in Germany, and from there I ended up spending an entire year with him in Washington.
Kurz, what's up, man? Best job I ever had. Best job I ever had.
Today I thought it'd be great to introduce you guys to him, and here he is. So what's up, bro?
Nothing much, man.
How you been?
Chilling down here in Atlanta, Georgia, you know?
Hell yeah, man. You know what it is? Super Bowl bound.
Yep.
We gotta get there, man. We gotta get there. So, dude, like I was just saying, I'm really happy that we got a chance to take time to talk about our relationship, but not just that. What it meant to us in the gym.
Yeah, me too. At first, I was just gonna talk about some ideas that I had, but I think that it'd be fun to talk about when I first met you, though. Like when I first met Martinez, I had already been in the Army for a little while, like a year, little less than a year, something like that. So when he showed up, he was brand new, and I was always just giving him shit right when he showed up, always messing with him because he was the new guy. But I did that to everybody, though, and Martinez took it with a grain of salt, and he ended up becoming one of my best friends because he wasn't, he didn't get offended by the stuff that I said because I wasn't being mean. I was just messing with him, But also, at the same time, he didn't work out either right when I first met him. So once he did become friends with me, we all started going to the gym together, him, me, and a few other buddies that we had over there in Germany. And he started going pretty much every day right off the bat. Right when he started going hard. And he got a lot stronger while I was there. But the cool thing was I moved away. I moved to Washington State. And then I kept working out. I was pretty strong when I left. And Martinez, he was getting there, but he had just started. So when I left and moved to Washington State. And he stayed in Germany for like at least another 6 months, 6 to 8 months. And then I got news that he was coming over to Washington too, and he was going to be in my company. So I made some connections so that he could be my roommate once we got there. So he moved into my room, and when I saw him in Washington, it looked like he had gained like 15, 20 pounds of muscle. He was just stacked when he got there. It was awesome.
You're also 6'8" and shit.
Yeah.
No, man, but that was even more motivation for me. Honestly, like your height, your size, your speed, everything was just like, damn, this motherfucker is just always bigger and faster than me, man. Like, what can I do to beat him? And it would mean like me having to go do extra things to be at that level. And it wasn't just you, man. It was like honestly a group of individuals that I kept in close contact with, or made the effort to keep in close contact with me that made me want to be better than them. Because there's always people that are at a different level than you, but they're not a part of your life, or they have no significance in your life, and so that didn't matter. But when it came to people like you, or like my boy Ray, or talking shit to fucking Tamez, like shit like that, like it always made me want to be better. So, I think that was a big reason of why we just hit it off so quick. I think that's a way healthier way to go about, making friends, dude. Especially in the Army. Because, you can easily be like, oh, bro, let's go get a 30 rack, fucking Bud Light, and you'd be like best friends with that dude, and you're always in his room crashing, or you know, that relationship with you and Payne, you know, wasn't always the healthiest, but it was always like the gym that kept us, you know, headstrong, bro. And that's what I loved about it. I think that's why I fell in love with the weights, that relationship that we had in there. And then from there, from the gym, it went to like talking shit about what we should put in our bodies, whether it's like a fat ass burger or, you know, eating lean, and then that transformed into, damn, like, what do I really want to do with my body, and how is it going to affect me mentally?
Yeah, it does. It, like, for me, going to the gym basically started like a whole, you know, like tumbleweed of effects, basically just all involved with, and it completely changed the way I think about my health and like my lifestyle and everything. Otherwise, I never would even think about things like that. You know, I might on like a certain level, but not on the level at which I think about them now.
I think you were like one of the first people who hit me up about the channel when I first uploaded, or the first video or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had the conversation of like, how do you feel about, you know, what I'm bringing to the table, or how do you feel about how I'm going about telling people about fitness or any of that?
Oh man, I think you're doing a good job, bro. I was excited. That's why I hit you up right when I saw it, because I have a YouTube channel, but it's just like for games and stuff, you know. I have a couple videos on there, but your first video was like super legit. I thought it was like really nicely edited, and you had a plan for the whole video. It looked like, you know, it didn't look like you just came in and like shot some footage with your phone and then was like, yo, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel with this, you know. It looked nice. So I could tell that you were serious about it from the beginning. And when somebody like tries their hardest at the beginning, it's only going to get better and better and better, in my opinion.
Hell yeah.
I was excited about it. And I thought it was a good idea to do it about lifting, because it'll always have you thinking about it, you know? Always have you talking about it and thinking about it. And if you do it about something that's really important to you, then it's gonna affect your lifts. You'll probably get stronger just from that channel, honestly.
I think that was like part of the hidden agenda, like not even honestly knowing, but I felt like I was taking steps back when it came to the gym, bro. So I felt like I need an outlet for myself, so that I feels like an obligation of sorts, you know, because when we were in the Army, we had that 6:30 PT, you know, and it's either you go to the gym before that, or you go to the gym during lunch, or you go to the gym after work. And for me, when I was in the Army, I always chose before PT, because I started my day at the gym. And then I got away from that, and then I saw myself getting smaller. I saw my lifts, you know, I started losing strength in my lifts, and so I felt like I needed to build something for myself, and then in turn help motivate other people.
But yeah, the channel's great, man. I think you're doing a great job with it.
I'm glad you like it, bro.
A part of it too.
Hell yeah! I wish we would have started something like that, other than wasting our time recording stupid conversations. Because that was like a big part of 143. When it first started, it was just me and Curtis talking shit to people, but we never uploaded videos. You know, it was like a way for us to write a journal, kind of, honestly, because we would go on there and we would just speak our minds about work and what somebody said, or just the stupid shit that goes on in our lives in the military. And that's where 143 came from. But can you imagine if we would have like brought the camera into the gym during that time, dude?
Oh yeah, it would have been awesome.
Hell yeah, man. We wouldn't have gave a damn either.
Nah.
It would have been cool to show people the things that we were doing when we were at like what I consider my peak, bro. Like right before I left, I was the strongest.
That was the strongest you've ever been?
Yeah, because I was repping out 5 sets of 5 at 245, dude. Like nothing, you know.
That's when you were lifting with Caldwell, right?
Yeah, when I was lifting with Caldwell, and I was curling, or I was like skull crushing 110 pounds. You know, I was dumbbell pressing. I think like 110. It was just crazy, bro. Like I was super strong. And even then, you remember that day for New Year's, I was like, yo, let me see if I can do one of these muscle ups. and I grabbed the pull-up bar and I hit it. Like, it looked like sketch as fuck, but I still did it, you know?
Yeah.
So, it would have been super, super awesome to been able to compare, like, dude, look at how much you've lost and look at what you have to get back to.
Yeah.
And now I just have to go off of memory.
Mm-hmm. No, I feel you. I do. I feel you. It would have been really cool. But what we were just like using the camera for venting, man. And it wouldn't have been smart either to put what we were saying on it.
Nah. I wouldn't have used any of this. Like, I meant, like, if we would have started room 143 in the gym.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But we that would have been smart. But what we were doing was smart too. It was just a way to buy time and pass time in a way in which let us talk about what was going on throughout the day. So it was still good.
Yeah.
But no, what you're doing right now is really good. It is.
I wanted to get your opinion on, or just to talk to, like, the channel about how not everything that I do is gonna work exactly the same for, let's say, you or Golden or, you know, Caldwell or Tamez, like any of the people that we know, and we all would variate, you know, from different workouts, even when we would work out together, because we knew what worked for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's an important issue. It's a very important topic, and it's something that, like, it's even hard to learn. Like, it's hard to figure it out, you know? Like, right when you start working out, you see people, first of all, you're getting all this different information on the internet from people, like, word of mouth in the gym. Like, this is the best way to do this. You need to be doing this workout Monday, Wednesday, this workout Tuesday, Thursday. You need to be supplementing these muscles with these muscles. Don't work out more than 30 minutes. Don't work out more than an hour. You know, just like all these different tips from people, because you've got like millions of people across the world, all who have been working out for years, who have like built their own personal foundation of knowledge when it comes to lifting. You know, some of theirs might be a great foundation of knowledge and others might be lacking, but the point is that it's their foundation of knowledge and it works for them,
right,
for their goals and their bodies. And like, if you try and take one person's and be like, oh, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about, I'm going to do what he says only, it's not going to work out for you in the end. Like, it might give you benefits, it might help you out, but you can't just focus on what one person does and think that that's the best thing for you, because it's not. You're different than that person. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I think, like you said, it's very important, dude. And I realized it, I'm glad, very early in my, like, gym career, life, whatever, because I would watch, you know, CT Fletcher and Mike Rashid just do these insane workouts, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just be like, there's no way. I can't do that. You know, I can't, bro. There is no way. But there's something I can take from that and use it and modify it to where it'll fit my routine.
Yeah, those guys are like some of the strongest guys in the world, you know? It's like a weakling trying to go in and do a workout that CT Fletcher's doing.
Right.
And CT Fletcher's been lifting for 50 years, you know, or however long.
But I think it is also crazy, dude, how if you look at people like Bradley Martin, who have arm day every day, that's what CT Fletcher preaches. You do arms every day. And it worked for Bradley Martin, you know, but doesn't mean it's going to work for you.
Right. Yeah, I know. Exactly. I mean, like, you can say that all day, but if you're sitting there doing arms every day and your muscles are just sore every day and you're wondering why your biceps and your triceps aren't growing, you know, it's because you're doing fucking arms every day.
And on top of that, every other muscle group is lacking. You can't hold a bar for bend over rows, or you can't pull yourself up for pull-ups. Like, come on.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, so I think that is a good point to make, though. It's just that, like, trust your own body and you know, build your own base foundation of lifting knowledge. And trust your body, trust your own mind, and that's gonna give you the most gains in the end, you know. And it's gonna take time, but if you do it in the right way, in a way that makes sense for you, then you'll be good.
Yeah, you'll have success. I feel the same way, man. And I honestly, bro, I'm really happy I got to, you know, take you away from your life for like 20 minutes, because that was a big part of this. That was a big part for me for the channel. You know, it might not be what people are taking from the channel, but for me, like, I want to be able to sit down and have a conversation like this with Tamez, with Payne. Maybe not Golden because, you know, the history, but but just people who have influenced me personally and through YouTube. You know, if I could sit down and have Mike Rashid, you know, talk to me for even 5 minutes about, you know, keep going, or yo, stop right now type of thing, that would be amazing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like it's our job to say thank you to the people who have helped us get to where we're at. It's only right.
Yeah, it is. It's true. I'll take a minute to say thank you to all those YouTube people that I watch. CT Fletcher, Mike Rashid. I mean, there's a million of them, so I'm not going to list them all off. But those are two of the biggest ones that I get a lot of my, like, raw lifts from. So, yeah, shout out to those two. But
hell yeah, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you taking your time. And it's time to go lift, bro.
Hell yeah, dude. Kill it, man. Rise up, Falcons winning the Super Bowl this year.
That's right. Don't forget. All right, what's up, guys? You just watched the conversation that I had with my boy Nate today. I initially had a different idea for the video because I had both the screen and the camera recording, but while I was importing, something happened with the video and I lost the video from the camera. You know, I'm still learning the tricks of the trade as far as editing and importing goes, but I worked with what I had, and I hope you guys enjoy the beginning with the voiceover and the pictures. I also hope that you guys take something from the conversation that I had with my boy Nate. You know, he's been working out a lot longer than I have, but he was definitely an influence for me to get into the gym while I was in the military. So taking time out of his day and for him to give me the time of day to talk about it, I thought was really good for the channel. I hope it helps somebody out there. But for now, call it a day, and I hope you guys like the video.
You know, I just want to take this time, man, to shout out my team, man. Capo gang over everything.